Hello, hello, everybody. Goose morning, everybody. Ladies and gentle geese. It is March 16th, 2024, and today on Goose Morning Live, we're talking about this week's most important gaming news. We got it up there because we're a well-oiled machine after what? I think this is the 7th Goose Morning Live. Oh my goodness, apologies if I look a little tired. Today has been a wild morning. But today we got a fantastic show. My goodness, I couldn't be more hyped. I'm actually very, very, very hyped because we got Tugger Nuts back in the chat. Woo! Good to have you, boy, back. We got a fantastic show because today we got a Steam sale going on, okay? This is big news. We got a Steam sale. Let's see what's going on there. I may have purchased one or two things. Halo 2, okay? Halo 2 is back, baby. Halo 2 is back. You hear that, John Halo? Where's John Halo at? John Halo? Halo 2's back. And it's not on the Slip Space engine, you rascal. My goodness. Insane. Camera guy is doing his job today. He's flip-flopping back and forth. Camera guy, you're killing it today. Hold on. That's some good coffee right there. That is some nice coffee. To say the show this morning started right on the wire is an understatement. The amount of things I had to do today. But we have more stuff because today, chat, we're talking about the Battlefront Classic Collection Catastrophe. It is not looking good over there with Star Wars Battlefront. It is. Oh, hold on. We'll wait for it. Come on, carousel. There it is, coming up broken. I gotta say that's very depressing. I was not thrilled with that, to be honest. Let's shut this music off. Bada boom, bada bing. Just like that. I know. Tugger Nuts says in the chat, a Star Wars game released in a horrible state. Who would have thought? Tugger, like what's happening over there? The next topic that we'll be talking about, big topic, is Valve versus Epic. Some leaked emails started going around the internet, and there's been a lot of hubbub and a lot of, let's say poo-poo on Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games. And I gotta say, here at Goose Morning Live, okay, we talk about the greatest gaming news of the week, but, okay, we talk about the truth. And I gotta say, what I saw going like viral was not what was happening. So I'm really interested in getting into that. And then finally, for Goose Morning Live, we will be going through what I might think is the worst gaming article I've ever seen in my life. And that is from unfortunately, that's from IGN. So that is a shame. We'll get into that because that was just, I saw the tweet right there. It's about Resident Evil 5. Don't remake the game. I saw the tweet and I was like, what? I read the whole article and I was like, oh. This is quite a weird decision there. Not quite sure what the goal was. I mean, I know what the goal was. We'll break it down. But guys, ladies and or gentle geese, then the show gets crazier because after Goose Morning Live, as always, we play a video game with all you beautiful ladies and gentle geese. And this week, we're jumping into the game that's called A Difficult Game About Climbing. And I gotta say, if you haven't followed up on this game, you totally should. Hold on, I'll provide you a reference in a second. Really need my coffee today. My goodness gracious. Let me just get it up for you guys because that is what we do here at Goose Morning Live. I hope you guys are feeling goose-tastic. I really do because it has been a goose-tastic week. Let me tell you. All right, let me just camera guy, could you just quickly swap us over to reaction, camera guy. Boom. Look at that. Camera guy's just on top of it. Oh my goodness. Is that the one, the only X-Bacon Gaming back in the chat? My goodness. Oh, we got some news talk about him as well. X-Bacon Gaming. Woo! Good to see you. Goose Morning. I hope you're having a beautiful Goose Morning and a goose-tastic day. And, yeah, I'm very excited for this episode. I gotta tell you, this Goose Morning Live has got me hyped. So this is the game we're going to be playing, and for those who don't know, oh my goodness, Samju Bogner is back at it again. Goose Morning Live. Samju, how are you? I hope you're having a goose-tastic morning. I hope you're beautiful. You know it all. I'm so excited. You guys, I'm so excited. Can we just get some hearts in the chats? Okay, let's spread it with hearts, okay? Because if I did my job right, the screen should be filled with hearts. That's if I did my job right, chat. So I want to see at least one heart. Did it not work? Man, hold on. How is that not working? Did I not put it in? Oh, chat. Oh, wait, I didn't yet for the reaction. But I appreciate the hearts, guys. See, in theory, if I go here and we put a heart, now spam the hearts. Spam the hearts for John Halo. It's a beautiful morning for John Halo. There we go. X-Bacon Gaming, no. You guys keep me sane. You guys keep me happy, and you guys keep me honest, and I like that. Camera guy, to me, excellent. So this game is made by, the game that we're going to be playing is made by a great YouTuber, Ponty Pants, and essentially he makes games. He made another game before, an Unreal Engine, and yes, camera guy is killing it today. I'm proud of him. Okay, we had a little talk before the show. I said, camera guy? He said, what? I said, listen. He said, okay. I said, look, you got to figure it out because we're running a tight-knit show over here. And so this is the game we're going to be playing. I heavily recommend you watch this video if you have time. I'll paste it in for y'all to bookmark later.
Our level on top of that. This
Essentially, it's a super hard game where we climb, and today we're going to be speed running it, so that's going to be fantastic. Camera guy,
I'm pretty proud of the solution, I will admit.
I love it. I love it. You're killing it today. You're killing it. I'm not saying there's going to be a raise, but there might be a raise. So yeah, we're going to be speed running that game. Very excited about that because it's about time. The Zenkai army, the Zenkai Goose channel starts getting some records under its belt. Okay? Because this week we're killing it on the Instagram. We're just dominating. The TikToks, the Twitters, the X's, the podcasting. It's been incredible. So, yes, I'm very excited. So, how are you guys? Tell me, was your week good? Was it goose-tastic? Because over here, okay, I gotta say, first off, week was productive. Week was very productive. Got a lot of things done on my end, but my God, do you guys still hear the nasalness inside of my voice? I'm still blowing my nose. I had a cold that started not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. That's when my throat started hurting. I had a cold. I was down that whole week, and then I came back with a vengeance. Last week, we did Goose Morning live. Last week, you could tell I was just sick. In fact, in all the clips that I made, you could just tell, sick boy right over here, sick goose. And it's still there. Is that normal that a cold lasts that long? Because I swear to God, it's we're getting close on 14 days. I will say, my voice is almost the same. My throat is fine. It's just I keep having to blow my nose every hour or so. And it is, yeah, I'm not a fan. Samju Bogner says, busy week, but we made it through. Of course. See, that's what I like. You got the Zenkai, okay? Deep inside of you, you got the Zenkai. You always come back stronger, baby. Classic Zenkai. Tugger Nuts in the chat says, when I get sick, I eat a bunch of Zickum gummies. Is that how it's pronounced? Zickum or Zycum? They work wonders for little colds. I have never heard of that before. I'm afraid to search this. Tugger, I'm trusting you with my life. Zickum gummies. Oh. I feel like I have seen these. Camera guy, to me. Man, you see, he's killing it. By the way, I will say, you see this little follower thing right here? Okay. Chet, do you see we're almost at 50? Okay, I want you to know that to become a Twitch affiliate, something I'm not even trying to do, okay? Takes 50 followers. And without even trying, well, that's not true. We are trying quite hard because I want to put on the best gaming show ever for you guys because you guys are beautiful and you're goose-tastic. But without even, we stream once a week for 3 hours and we're almost at 50 in less than 2 months. So I want to say huge thank you to you guys. You guys are goose-tastic. You guys are beautiful. And Tugger Nuts is a special breed of beautiful because I've never heard of these. I feel like I've seen them, but I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna spam it up. I'm gonna eat them like candy. Is that something I can do? Maybe it is an American thing. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yes. 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 Back to me, camera. Man, you see how he did it before? I'm impressed. I'm impressed with you today. You're killing it. So yeah, I'm still sick, but positive news. There's been some positive news. And yeah, Tugger, I heard the news. That's not positive, but Akira Toriyama, that killed me. That was such a bummer. Man, 68 years old. Akira Toriyama passes at 68 years young. That is too young. And you know what's crazy? Okay, this is going to sound very conspiracy, so I apologize. But I feel like in the next 10 years with AI, you just want to make it 10 years. You just want to make it 10 years, and then who knows the type of discoveries we're going to get with AI on the medical side. Because if you understand how AI is just pattern recognition, that's all it is, at least the AI that we have today, and you understand that the medical system is filled with decades of documents and reports all properly filled out. For the most part, I imagine there's some margin of error, but it's all just a bunch of data that is already classified and recorded properly. The things we're going to find out But yeah, it's a shame with Akira Toriyama, because Akira Toriyama, like literally, I would not be the person I am today. We talked a little bit about this last week. I would not be the person I am today without Akira Toriyama. Yeah, it's crazy, Samju. Like AI, all you need to like online people over. So there's like two camps, right? There's the geniuses behind AI who can't talk to normal people, and what they do is they overcomplicate it. They tell you the innards of everything. When I was, you know, software development stuff, right? When I do software development stuff and I talk with people about software development at the companies that I worked at, um, the problem with that is you ran into that exact same thing. Software engineers, software developers, senior software developers, whatever, they would talk at a high level. Actually, sorry, they would talk at a low level, break down all this like nitty gritty detail to people in marketing, managers, et cetera, and they can't understand it. They'll understand bits and pieces. But what happens typically, which is kind of a problem, is they'll go, "That guy's a genius. I just can't understand him or her." And I'll just take their word as gospel, which is not what you should do. So that's what's happening with AI. And then you have another group of people, which is people who don't understand, which is totally fine because it's not being explained properly. And those people are like, it's going to kill us all. AI is going to take our, like, whoa. First off, all AI is pattern recognition. And patterns are derived from data that is fed to it. You get a lot of data. I'm talking a lot. Okay? And then you take all that data, you tag it, and then you try to find patterns. So for like, what could I, like pictures of animals, like they might say, hey, every single animal that has pointy ears, a little bit of fur, sometimes can be a lot, sometimes could be barely any, has circular eyes with like little slits in the middle, and claws that are this angular, blah, blah, blah. Those are cats. We're tagging those as cats. The pattern says if it fits this pattern, they are cats. This size, this height, this width, this weight, all that stuff, these colors, these are all the attributes of the data that help them derive the patterns. And this type of thing can be used in autonomous driving, it can be used in writing language, it can be used in a lot of things. But the main thing that I'm super thrilled about is the medical system. Like AI in medical is going to be like, woo, it's going to be something special. It's going to be something special. Like it literally is the thing that I think is going to be insane, because all the record for decades, it's all the data has been filled. When you go to the hospital, they take your blood type, they take everything about you, your name, your height, your weight, all that stuff. They take it all there. Especially when you get your blood test, like there's this whole breakdown of everything. And then they take your symptoms, all that stuff is recorded. And man, just imagine putting that into an AI for patterns. Whew. It's going to be insane. Sandra Bognier says in the chat, what I'm worried about is not AI itself, but how humans are going to use AI to screw other humans over. Yeah, that's just what humans do, unfortunately. Because humans like to problem solve and win. That's what they like to do. So the first time we made fire, I'm sure there was one person who was like, I'm going to use this as a weapon. The same thing with the wheel. I'm going to use this to get ahead of other people. That's just what we do, unfortunately. And it shouldn't worry you. It's more just kind of how we are. We invent something, it goes to the extreme. We counteract with legislation or some event, and then it's all the way on the other side, over on the extreme. Then we say, hey, that's too far, and we make some other innovation, and we push it back over here, and it's just the pendulum just keeps swinging. It never lands in the middle. And that's just how that stuff works. So I wouldn't be worried about it. If anything, like, the world that we live in today, I don't think will be the same in 10 years. Because essentially, if you think of the world as just like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff happening and we can't discern it, what's actually happening is there's a bunch of data. Like if we break it down to computer terms, there's a bunch of data and we can't understand the patterns because we're just humans. We can't just go through it all. But AI can. So you're going to find an insane amount of innovations, like crazy insane. I think in the next 10 years, definitely. Dude, I mean, you see like the Sora stuff happening? It's insane. Everything with ChatGPT, but actually, let's pull that up because I thought that was funny. Let me see if I can grab it here. There was a hilarious exchange with OpenAI. What was it? About where they get their data from Sora. Hold on. I'll get it. Camera guy, are you ready? I don't think this is the original tweet, but hey. I think it was Wall Street Journal that did it. Camera guy, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so yeah. OpenAI, obviously these are the people who are behind ChatGPT, DALL-E, and now Sora, which is like the video version of their AI. Check this out, okay? I forget her title, but she works at OpenAI. She's being interviewed for the Wall Street Journal. Just check this out. This is the problem with AI. This is the big problem with AI.
We used publicly available data and licensed data.
So, videos on YouTube?
I'm actually not sure about that.
Okay. Videos from Facebook, Instagram?
You know, if they were publicly available, publicly available to use, there might be the data, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not confident about it.
What about Shutterstock? I know you guys have a deal with them.
I'm just not going to go into the details of the data that was used, but it was publicly available or licensed data.
What data was used to train Sora?
We used publicly available data and licensed data.
So, videos on YouTube?
I'm actually not sure about that.
Okay. Videos from Facebook, Instagram?
So yeah, I mean, you guys are bringing it up in the chat. A lot of business speak, and yeah, that's the thing. This AI is good. When you think about AI as like pattern recognition, as I've said, AI is good. You want to try to solve for some problems that you can't understand, for some hidden patterns. Think about it like trying to understand, certain. Again, I think medical is just like the easiest, like W. Like medical makes sense. If I give you all hospital records that are unbiased, they're just objective facts, and then you try to derive patterns from there to find like new medical advancements, or, like, hey, when you have this combination of these attributes in your blood at this age, at this weight, with these symptoms, you have this. So just like, it saves you a trip to the doctor. It's just, you don't have to deal with like the cringe that is the medical system. It's cringe there. I know America has their own problems with medical system, but Canada, whether it's free or not, it's still cringe here. Still grateful it's free, but it's cringe. And yeah, so that helps you avoid it. But in this case, what happens when your data comes from places that you don't own? So there was a lot of heat sent to like Elon Musk for Twitter, Reddit, a lot of places where essentially they made it so like you guys probably noticed, right? If you go on X without logging in, you just can't do anything anymore. Like you really just can't. You can't really navigate or do anything. The reason is because these guys, people like these companies, OpenAI, which is very insane. This will be a big problem, but it'll be way too late whenever it's a problem. But these guys are scraping your data. They don't even own it. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but bruh. Like it's so when they take data, like an artist, like that's the other thing, right? It's like you're taking all this art without asking. It's different if it's like, hey, put your art here and we can compensate you at a fraction, like a royalty system. That's different. I didn't even ask camera guy there. I want you to know, I didn't ask you and you put it to me. I'm proud of you. I got to say, promotion. It's looking good. Tuggernuts says in the chat, if they make videos that have a guy in a white tee, hold on. Hold on. Is that possible? You know what's actually interesting? I was thinking about that before we get on with this week's show because we are on tangents, eh? My goodness. But I love it. I love it. You guys are beautiful. You guys are keeping me honest. But here's the thing. AI, I said, right? It's pattern recognition of the data. In all of the data for Zenkai Goose videos, Twitch streams, everything, clips, shorts, all of it, what am I wearing? White shirt, red vest, because your boy's Canadian and he's rocking it. And he's looking good. At least I think. So, in that case, it will only ever make videos of me wearing that. So the day that happens, I just change shirts because there's no data of me wearing anything else. It's very interesting. There's going to be a lot of weird stuff like that in the future of like how we change up. Hold on, let me catch him. How we adapt to deal with the AI patterns. It's going to be very interesting. The next 10 years are going to be insane, and they're exponential. So it's going to go like zoop, like that. Anyways, aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back at the gym. I've been so sick. I'm back at the gym. I'm feeling good. I am a little weak at the gym. I did a 10K run a couple times this week because I couldn't do the gym as well. Getting back into it because, like, man, the cold just really knocked me out. It's insane. But I do want to outline one thing before we start the show. Officially, okay? Chat, camera guy, could you quickly go to me? You were on a roll. Okay. Guys, another podcast in the bag. X Bacon Gaming in the chat. We did his podcast with the wonderful Chipotle Bear, Daddy D Wally. I'm talking about the nerd chat. Zenkai Goose was back, baby. So if you want to watch that, it was a fantastic episode. Let me play you a little something here to get you all ready.
Oh, man.
Absurd. And making his grand return, Canada's creator protege, making real video game knowledge accessible to all. Ex-construction worker, university dropout, senior software developer, and Canada's #1 gaming content creator, Mr.
You're
Zenkai
right.
Goose. Welcome.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. Back
Hello.
to the show. Welcome back, Zenkai. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So that's there for you guys. I'll post that in the chat if you're interested in that. Feel free to watch it whenever you can. Support the Nerd Chat. They're an incredible group of guys. Their podcast is fantastic, and no problem whatsoever. X Bacon Gaming. Like I said, Goose Morning Live is derived because I want great gaming content for great gaming people. And when I came across the Nerd Chat, I thought they were great gaming people making great gaming content, so they should be seen. And that's not even like, I'm not just saying it because I was on. It's like, I honestly believe that. They make great content, and it's wholesome content. And we need more of that in the gaming world. But let's start the show. And we're going to start the show the only way I know how. Okay, chat? By queuing up the news song and then asking camera guy to change it in time, which will probably not happen. Oh! He is on it today. First news item of the day. Quickie, but a goodie. It is the Steam sale going on, chat. The Steam sale is happening. Camera guy is killing it. Chat is beautiful. There's a lot of W's today. There's a lot of W's. Steam store, they got their sales thing, but I want to say, I was browsing it the other day. I got the Mass Effect collection because when I was on the Nerd Chat podcast, Daddy D Wally started talking about the Mass Effect collection, and we got talking about the whole podcast. We started talking about the music, the characters, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy Mass Effect again. So I bought the Mass Effect Legendary collection. It was like $11 Canadian. And I couldn't be happier. No idea when I'm going to play it, but I couldn't be happier. So that's fantastic. Dude, Left 4 Dead 2, $1. That's insane. I don't know if I own it on PC. Played it on Xbox 360 back in the day. I should probably do that. That'd be a great game to play. A lot of great stuff there. Honestly, I haven't seen too much. I feel like the sales aren't the same, but there was something I was super into. I never saw this button. Have you guys ever seen this on Steam? There's a stats button, and they just have all the stats. Usually you just go to SteamDB or whatever it's called, but they just have that now. I have never seen this before, and I was on it yesterday, just being mind blown. You can see all the top selling games. Of course, right now, Helldivers 2 is hot right now. You haven't seen it, eh, Samju? It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Helldivers 2, hot right now. Counter-Strike 2, shocker. I thought there was some heat with Counter-Strike 2, but I guess they're doing A-okay. I don't know what this is. What is this? Naraka Blade Point is the number 5 most played game of all time. What is this? Oh, is this the... No. I don't even know what this is. Chat, what is this? What if we just stumbled upon it? The number 5 most played game. Literally never heard of this game in my life. What? I don't even know what I'm... There's spells? Oh, okay. It's all starting to come together now. This female lead with a sword, slashing a mountain. Throwing more female lead things. Okay, there's some spirits. Is it an MMO? If it's an MMO, there was zero. Oh, okay, here we go. Chat, what am I looking at here? I mean, that looks kind of cool. It's a cool sword. Only seeing people. What is the game, man? Your boy just wants to see the... No. Okay, here we go. Is it? Is it like a Genshin Impact? Why do I have to go to Steam to find this out? Why is this not like gaming industry news? I've never heard of this game. That's why we make Goose Morning Live, so we can stay on top of this, chat. This is what we do here. Never even heard of that, so that's interesting. Interesting. But check this out. We can go to the top sellers, and we can see, just like Spotify charts, when you see like the top songs of the currently all time and month, we can see what's selling well. So I've actually been using the Steam stats page, like you see the plus 17 here. I've been using that to find the greatest deals, like whatever is like a great deal. For instance, Cyberpunk is half off, so it's up 48 points because of the Steam sale. So I've been using it to try to figure out what is the good games to get. I have Cyberpunk. I have never played it on PC. I played like an hour of it on Xbox One back when it first released. It was not great. I want to replay it on my new PC. Chat, we got to do that. You got to tell me when we want to do that. That's got to be a thing that we do. We can see the Final Fantasy VII remake. We got Hogwarts Legacy, half off. Ooh, I've never played Hogwarts Legacy, so that could be interesting to play as well. Total Warhammer 3. Wow. The Sims 4 still killing it, eh? I heard good things about Ready or Not. I don't know if I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Did you guys get anything for the Steam sale? Samju says I recently got OG Final Fantasy VII. Yeah. You know what? I need to jump on that. I've never played it. I played 2 seconds of the because you got it is with the PlayStation collection on PS5 when you got a PS5 for PSN. I played 2 seconds. I just like big games are very hard for me to do. I don't have much time. You see the goose is grinding constantly. Hold on. Chat. Let's get some goose and hearts because I just saw Prison Sacks back in the chat. Ready or not, must play awesome AI. Awesome AI, really? Chat, can we get some W's and some hearts and a billion emojis for our returning champion, Prison Sacks? Fantastic to have you here. John Halo, say some nice things, John Halo, please. Yep. It's very positive of you. It's very gentlemanly. Okay. He just doesn't stop talking. It's a problem, chat. My goodness. Prison Sacks. Mwah! I hope you're having a goose-tastic day. You're beautiful. You know you are. John Halo, enough compliments from him, okay? They're coming from me now, okay? They're coming from me. Glad to have you back. Tugger Nuts in the chat says you just bought Disco Elysium Saboteur. Oh my goodness, those are some interesting games. How are they? Have you played them, Tugger? I'm curious. And Ready or Not, Prison Sacks, I'm also curious. There's so many things I'm curious about. That's why I did Goose Morning Live, because I want to play these games with you guys. You guys are telling me all these cool things. That's why you guys are awesome. And Goose Morning Live is awesome. I love it. Hold on. Let's see a quick little how do you do here. Wait, what the heck? What was that? Hold on. Camera guy, to me, okay? Focus. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. What is happening here? I love tactical games, like an insane amount. Is this supposed to be a Twitch streamer? I feel attacked. Is that what I look like to you guys, chat? Is that me? I feel attacked. Where are my cat ears? Chat, there's a lot of confusion here with what I'm seeing. What the heck? Okay, look, I'm interested in the game, but I gotta say, Ready or Not, that trailer, you lost me. I see a lot of good things. Tugger Nuts in the chat says, never played Disco Elysium, but I heard fantastic things. It's been called the best RPG of all time by people I trust. The Saboteur is a fantastic open-world adventure game about taking back Nazi-occupied France in World War II. I loved the game when I was in high school. Dude, I remember it coming out, and I never got it, but I wanted to. It was made by, I forget the studio, but Monolith, right? I think it's Monolith. Yeah, and I loved Monolith back then. I'm not sure why I didn't get it. I think they closed like right after they released the game, so maybe that was why I didn't jump on board. But let me tell you something I did jump on board of, because chat, the next piece of news, camera guy, cue us up. Oh, the transition. Halo 2 is back. Halo 2 is back. For those of you who don't know, there's an open source platform referred to as Insignia. What is Insignia? It's a great question, okay? I love that you asked. Insignia right here. You can see it. Let's just click this right here. Boom. Insignia. They are basically a fan-made project to restore the old Xbox Live servers. So on the original Xbox, you can mod it so that you can use Insignia instead, because Xbox Live no longer works on the original Xbox. It's been discontinued. And because it's been discontinued, that means you can't play certain games like Halo 2. And so Insignia has finally got into work. So huge round of applause to them. A bunch of W's in the chat. Can we get some hearts in the chat? I need something, chat. Chat, I need something. Hold on, let me get you. Boom, you see that? Oh, Goose is on top of things today, baby. They have launched Halo 2 implementation with 10 multiplayer playlists. And so if you set up your Xbox, you can do it. You can play Halo 2. And guess what? Mint Blitz, famous Halo YouTuber, he's interacted with the Goose. He even has a video that links the Goose. You know, one of my Goose videos where I remade Halo Infinite's menu, because, Lord knows they needed it. John Halo didn't like that. Do you have anything to say about that, John Halo? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyways, let's get back to it. Yes, so Halo 2, Mint Blitz is playing it, and check this out. We gave you a chance to answer. We gave you a chance. We're doing the video now. Stop. Chat. I'm sorry. It's, it's the morning. We're all waking up. I apologize for his behavior. He's just a little excited with the Halo 2 news. So Halo 2, check this out. Look at this. Mint Blitz playing. Look at this. Halo 2 lobbies. It's alive.
He's got nice wrinkly balls.
Oh,
Perfect.
They're real long, nice and soft.
All
you
right.
know, on headline.
Oh, the Halo 2 people
Why
are
doesn't
back,
he-
and we
Yeah,
love
he
it.
does
Look at
post some good
this.
videos.
This brings me back such
Yeah.
nostalgia. Did any of you guys play Halo 2 originally when it came out on the original Xbox? Because if you did, we got to talk about it. Wasn't it, Prison Sex? Be honest. Be honest. Wasn't it the best feeling ever? Oh my God, Samju, you missed out. You missed out. It was incredible. And not only incredible, okay, because there's a lot of, we've talked about this a bunch, my love for Halo. Halo 2, okay, not only is it in a fantastic campaign, fantastic multiplayer, this system you're looking at right here, okay, the friends list, the clans, the party system, the matchmaking was not a thing back then. People would just do like server browsers, and that was the thing on consoles. And then all of a sudden, Halo 2 and Bungie come out with this, Max Hoberman's baby of like this UI stuff that he's done. And it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. First off, there's a nice blue theme with the beautiful sounds and sound effects, pre and post game lobbies to kind of evoke that similar LAN party feel. And it just finds the games for you. That was revolutionary for the time. That is why, it's one of the reasons why Halo 2 is such an amazing game. And you can't just simply compare modern Halo to classic Halo without putting in the giant innovations that the previous games did. And that's why they're so freaking beloved. They've just done so many great things. Yeah, so that has been Halo 2. There's a lot of hype for that. But you know what's interesting, okay, camera guy? To me, I love it. I love it. He's killing it. He's killing it. Here's the thing. Halo 2 is being brought back through community implementation of a pseudo Xbox Live network, which, chat, should we mod our Xbox to play Halo 2? Because I kind of want to do it. So that's number one. Number two, this is all fan-made and it's working. Mint Blitz is playing it. It's working. Okay? That's number one. Keep that in mind because this next news, okay? We got to talk about it. Camera guy. I both love and hate you. Hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean. You're on a list. Okay. Oh, man. Tuggernut says, I have the original Halo 2 Xbox. I definitely mod it if that means I can play it. I'm thinking about doing it too. I really, really am. Honestly. I am thinking about it. I might do it. Am I crazy? Maybe. But you know what is crazy? Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 1 have been remade into some type of Master Chief Collection that they refer to as the Classic Collection. And in here, 10,000 people playing on launch night, okay? Already, that's a W. The game, they released it with 3 servers with 64 slots for a total of 200 players. Now, look, the math isn't that complicated, but when you have 10,000 people for what was just a guaranteed dub, right? Everyone who saw this game knew it was going to sell because people just want to go back to the days where games just worked. They were just golden. And they remake these games, they bring them back, they connect them, bada boom, bada bing, 10,000 people there ready to go. And they say, well, hold on now. We're only going to allow 200 players. Little bit of a problem. So this has not gone well for the Star Wars. I mean, like it was mentioned in chat before, Star Wars just doesn't have any good luck for for coming out in games. Like, stuff always breaks. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, Sanju Bogner says in the chat, were they not expecting to sell? I mean, even if they weren't, right? The YouTube trailer, I think, did like gangbusters. So like, that came out, what, a month ago? They have pre-order numbers. They have all that stuff. So what's going on? 200 players? How big of a flop did they think this would be? This is like so crazy. And what's worse is if we go inside of Steam, we can see that in the game, it is seen as overwhelmingly negative. Ay, chat. That is 19% of the almost 5,000 user reviews for the game are positive. Only 19% are positive. Which I think this review actually worded it quite well, because I was looking through them before the show. Aside from all the issues mentioned by all the players, this repack breaks most mods for the PC due to changes in the file system that to me make no sense, since the game is as buggy as the previous version or worse. It's not better, and the new functions like split screen barely work. As a modder who has worked on a big mod project for this game for years, I find this pitiful to say the least, and it's a shame that we modders were not consulted as they were for Tomb Raider Remaster, which gave great results for that particular release. I never review games, by the way, but I'm not happy about this at all, and neither is the community. Chat, what is with video game companies taking guaranteed dubs? Guaranteed. Okay? The games already exist. You port them, you do the work, and you have... Here's the thing, like, you have die-hard people modding the game, such as this guy, Harrison Fogg, and which great username, by the way, Harrison. Diehards doing these mods, they have the experience with the game. They love the game. They want nothing more but to make the game even better. Why would you not consult them? Why would you not throw them a bone? Be like, we would like to contract you. We would love that. You will guarantee the success of this game as you have guaranteed the success of your mods. Why not do that? I just don't understand why gaming companies don't do this. This is something that Valve is super, super good with. Like, Valve hires people from the community, from the modding community, and so does Bethesda, to help make their games better, right? So it's like, why, EA? What? Why you make this? Why? Yeah, Sanju Bogner mentions in the chat, fumbled the easiest bag. And Prison Sacks also says in the chat, the decision makers in the industry are completely out of touch. I couldn't agree with you guys more. I just don't understand how you do this. And the thing is, who is the developer making the game under EA? It's Aspire. And, you know, they're essentially a porting company. And they've been porting a game, like a lot of games. You can see. It's not like they're new at it. This is all the games that they've done. That's a lot of games that they ported over a lot of years. And like it was mentioned, the Tomb Raider collection apparently was really phenomenal. So it's like very weird that this game didn't do... I think they are, Samju Bogner. I think this is the company that is remaking the KOTOR stuff. I believe so. So yeah, I really just don't understand. I actually planned to play this week for the stream, but then once I saw it all going like to crap and not working well, like I decided, well, that's not going to be fun to watch. Just a bunch of buggy gameplay and it doesn't work super well. So yeah, and they put out an update because of course they did. Thank God. And they say, here's an update to Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection from Aspire Joe. We'd like to thank the Battlefront community for their overwhelming support and feedback for Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection release. Look, I know they gotta say that, but it just... I don't know if that's the first line. At launch, we experienced critical errors with our network infrastructure. This resulted in incredibly high ping, matchmaking errors, crashes, and servers not appearing in the browser. That's interesting. Since launch, we've been working to address these issues and increase network stability, and we will continue our efforts with our network infrastructure to stabilize and prevent further outages. With network stuff, why not just do a quick beta, a quick network test? Just do the test. Just a quick one. Let everyone play. Make it a free. Do you guys think that would make sense? You got a network game like this, Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, literally, you're playing for the multiplayer, Battlefront, right? Make it open for the weekend before the game launches as a network test, free for everyone. Give them a taste just for like 1 or 2 days, just a taste, okay? And then fix the stuff that you find and release it a week later, 2 weeks later, whatever it ends up being. And then, you have your data. You're going to have an even bigger surge because it's going to be free. And then bada boom, bada bing. So I just don't understand. I really, 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 really don't understand. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. Like I was reading in the IGN article, if we go to this article right here, Reddit has been keeping track of a lot of stuff. Where was it? Spire isn't particularly popular with Star Wars fans following a handful of similar situations. It canceled the downloadable content for its Nintendo Switch port of Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, and its full remake of the game has been stuck in development HE double hockey sticks for years, but reportedly is still alive. So yeah, now with the KOTOR remake, I can't say there's going to be a lot of... Do you guys have confidence? It's like the next Halo game. Are we really confident it's going to be like feature complete on day one? Are we? Is anyone out there like, hey, the next Halo game is going to be there with everything. It's going to be fantastic. I don't know if that's going to happen. John Halo, you have anything you want to say to that? I didn't think so. I did not think so. I know. You guys are right. I'm with you guys. I'm with you. It's upsetting. It's absolutely upsetting. But there's something else that's upsetting, okay? And that's our next news article, okay? We're talking about Valve and Epic. Have you guys been keeping up with this? You guys heard about this? If not, the Goose has got your back. Hold on. Give me 1 second, though, because I swear to God, camera guy just told me all of his equipment is, like, down. Again. See, I gave the camera guy a beautiful Stream Deck. And it doesn't work, ever. Stream Deck, Elgato, what's going on? Camera guy's telling me he's having issues. Yeah, it's just crashed. Hold on. I gotta kill it. I wish that was planned. It is not. Camera guy, to me. Thank you. We'll reset your equipment here. Yeah. Elgato scam. Shots fired. All right. Let's reboot the camera guy's system. Is it good? You got it? Also, what were you on about? We weren't asking you. When we asked you about the game, that's when you talk. It's a rough one today, chat. But now, let's test this out. Camera guy, news us up. God. Okay. So here's the news, chat. Here is the news. Tim Sweeney emailed Gabe Newell calling Valve words we won't say because we're a family show over here over Steam policies, to which Valve's COO simply replied with, "You mad, bro?" Ooh, got him. So this news has been like going insane, like super viral. You know, we got like 4 million views right here on this tweet. And I gotta say, there's a lot of misinformation Okay, so already, thankfully, this wasn't here. The community notes that was here right now wasn't there whenever I first read this. Because, like, immediately what I did was I opened the article and then I read the docs. And then I went into it trying to see, like, wow, I can't believe that was actually said. That seems weird from a corporate level to say something like that. So I read through it. And so we could see here in the community notes, it says, while Scott Lynch, the CEO of Valve, did reply with, "You mad, bro?" The post implies that Tim Sweeney was the recipient of this message. However, the email recipient was actually listed as Eric Johnson and Gabe Newell with a CC. And we can see this when we go over to the document. This is exactly what I did. Like, the image was linked on Twitter. You can see the reply, "You mad, bro," by Scott, but it's to Eric, CC, Gabe. Here's the original email from Tim Sweeney to Gabe and Eric. So, what is with gaming journalists constantly having to change things in clickbait headline articles that is completely fabricated? Thank God for community notes, because it's like, I was triggered just seeing it. That's why I wanted to talk about it this week, because I hate that. Why do you guys change that? Also, here's the thing. Prison Sacks, you bring up an excellent piece of information that I'd like to plunge into, because I would agree, Valve has been incredible. They've done incredible things, but Epic has also done incredible things. I just think, here's the thing with the gaming industry. Okay? I'm going to break it down for you. If you talk rudely in the gaming industry, I've seen this in a couple places, but mostly the gaming industry. If you talk rudely, dismissively, brashly, the gaming industry typically completely hates this, and will dismiss anything positive you may or may not say. Anything. So if you sound rude, the gaming industry will ignore anything that you're trying to do and just label you as pretty much an L. So that's happening to Tim Sweeney right now. So let's break it down, because when we look in these replies, like, Tim Sweeney's not getting a lot of love here, because essentially look at this headline. It's phrased as he's calling Valve, expletives, and he's getting a "you mad, bro." So it's not looking good for Tim Sweeney, head of Epic Games, a big company that brought us Unreal Engine, and not as successful, but the Epic Games Store, which has its moments. Sam Gier Bogner mentions in the chat, a lot of free games from the Epic Games Store. Yeah, they're definitely pushing a lot of things. So why did Tim Sweeney call Gabe Newell and the team at Valve expletives? Why? Well, when we look into it, we can see that the reason is actually pretty positive for the gaming industry. So let me zoom this up here. This is what happened, okay? Tim Sweeney says, okay, our announcement below is going live with tomorrow. The Epic Game Store was launching Thursday at the Game Awards, so this is happening in 2018, right? Later this week, we'll be escalating a conversation with Apple and which an authoritarian government, not China, is demanding that either Epic alter Fortnite on iOS or Apple block it. And we'll be responding with a memo on human rights principles that would be violated either action. So we have all seen this by now, the Epic versus Apple stuff. They've been banned from iOS. You can't have Fortnite on your phone. That is because of what Epic has done going against Apple. But why did he do that? Let's go into it. We'll be refusing and asking Apple to either continue to carrying Fortnite or permit Epic to distribute it directly to customers through an enterprise certificate and escalate it as needed. Fortnite is consistently a top grossing game on iOS, so Apple obviously is a $1 trillion company. They didn't care. But this is where it gets juicy, chat. This is where it gets juicy. So, the question of open platforms and store economics will be foremost on Apple execs' minds this week. I believe the best outcome can be achieved if Apple speedily concludes that the combination of App Store monopoly and 30% fees is untenable, and that opening iOS is best stop-loss strategy. Okay, so now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here, because then he says, right now, you expletives, this is to Valve, are telling the world that the strong and powerful get special terms, while 30% for the little people. So, what's happening here is on Valve Steam. When you buy something on Steam, essentially Valve takes a 30% cut. But that's not the full story, because what happens is the 30% cut is such a significant amount. I mean, that's a third of your revenue, right? You sell a game, a third of it is going to Steam. So what happens there is the big companies say, yeah, no. We got the big games, and if you want to sell the big games, well, you got to work with us. We're not doing 30%. So what happens is the big companies get a much better rate, and they basically negotiate a much better rate. We don't know what that rate is, but I can guarantee you it's not 30%. So what's wrong with that? Well, what's wrong with that is the smaller guys who don't have as much negotiating power can't do that. So that's the problem that Tim Sweeney's really getting at, although he prefaced it in a rude way, so he's being insanely dismissed, especially with a "you mad, bro." We're all in a prolonged battle if Apple tries to keep their monopoly in 30% by cutting backroom deals with big publishers keeping quiet. So this is exactly what I just mentioned, right? These are the backroom deals I'm talking about. Companies like, I can't say a company because I can't guarantee you, but big companies go in, they say, look, we're not paying 30%, drop it to this rate, and we'll put our game on your platform. That's what happens. But if it's at a set rate where it's open, which is what Tim Sweeney is advocating, why not give all developers a better deal? What better way is there to convince Apple quickly that their model is now untenable? And if we scroll down here, we can see this is exactly what the Epic Game Store does to this day. All developers earn 88%, which means Epic's Game Store only takes 12%. And if you're using the Unreal Engine, Epic will cover 5% engine royalties for sales of the Epic Game Stores out of Epic's 12%. So essentially, Epic's entire thing, Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games' entire thing is, hey, we're fighting Apple for being a giant monopoly with this 30% tax that only the big rich companies can negotiate with, and the little guys can't do anything and take a third of their revenue away. You guys are doing the same thing in a world where you're insanely rich. Why don't you just drop it down to a 12% like we are to make it open, so that way we can all negotiate against Apple to reduce it at a better rate so everybody wins, because they're already making a huge amount of money with 12%. Epic Games has seen that 12% is good for them. I mean, they're a successful company. They have Fortnite, they have all that stuff, the Unreal Engine, and they're arguing that Valve could do the exact same with all of this is not just a cut on the games, this is a cut on the microtransactions, DLC, all that stuff. And if everybody does that, then the argument for Apple doing 30% becomes a lot less tenable. And so that is what's actually happening. And for whatever reason, because Tim Sweeney sounds like a little bit of a butt, this is what's going viral. The "you mad, bro." So and it's not even going to him. So which is, I gotta say, this is insanely cringe, that you would drop this as the headline, because you want to get clicks, but at the same time, when Tim Sweeney, even though he's sounding like a butt, okay, when he's trying to make better rates for the gaming industry in a world where we have an insane amount of gaming companies making stupid decisions, trying to get any type of dollar they can because they're desperate because games cost so much. And yet here we are as a community just making fun of him. We're not even reading the article. And people who are journalists with the actual power to put what he's trying to do and frame it this way, I gotta say, insanely cringe. Not from a gamer point of view, because you're just reading what you're being given, right? So if the headline was written a specific way, and thank God for community notes, then you'd have a different perspective. Everybody has a busy day, a busy job. They have things to do. We're not going to go read 20 articles to stay informed, okay? It's just not realistic. But these guys, these gaming journalists who have to, their whole point is to spread information, facts, inform their audience, help make gaming better. Otherwise, why are you even in the business? And they write it this way. I don't understand. I don't understand. Prison Sacks, I'd actually disagree with you. Prison Sacks says in the chat, all these companies, including Epic, are attempting to become a monopoly. I think Epic and, I think Valve pretty much became an accidental monopoly. No one else has even done anything good. I'd say Epic's trying, but overall, Epic's been pretty positive. I mean, when Fortnite became super popular, they pretty much reduced their rates of the Unreal Engine, and that's because of the popularity of Fortnite. Most companies, like if this was an Apple, then I would totally agree with you, because then if this was an Apple who made Fortnite, ain't nothing changing. They're keeping all their cut. Meanwhile, Epic is putting, when you sell a game on Epic Game Store, you're paying 12% as opposed to 30% on Valve or Apple devices, anything like that. Consoles, it's a little bit different because on consoles, they lose money on the hardware. So they make that back. They recoup that back with a 30% cut from the console market, and that's how they make their money back. Which it isn't mentioned here, but Tim Sweeney has brought that up as that being the different factor with consoles. They make their money back in that way. It's the only way they can do it, because the consoles for the most part are a loss on them. When Microsoft sells an Xbox Series X or PlayStation sells a PlayStation 5, typically you're not making money on the hardware. You're making money on the services and the game selling, the microtransactions, anything that happens inside the platform. You take your 30% cut, right? It's like, here, let me give you the box at a lower super discount rate so that you can buy as many games as possible, as many microtransactions as possible, as many subscriptions as possible, and I'll collect on every single one of those and make my money back there. That's what they do there. But on platforms like, iOS, where they own the hardware and they sell for a profit, like, Apple is selling for a giant profit, and, Valve, who there is no hardware, it makes a lot less sense. I mean, from a business standpoint, 30% makes a ton of sense. With the wheeling and dealing background for the big companies who can afford it, like, that makes a ton of sense. But, from an ethical point of view, Tim Sweeney, I wouldn't say it as great of a business move. Like, that's the thing. What Tim Sweeney's arguing is not a great business move. It's just for the people. It's for the companies. So that's why I find it really funny that he's just getting roasted. Yeah, I love that people are starting to... So although I'm not a fan of Epic, I agree with Sweeney on the cut Valve takes. As an indie dev, is just too much. Even more insulting that they give a lower cut to games that make a ton of money instead of smaller series. This is exactly what Tim Sweeney is trying to get at, but I just feel like not enough people are. But here's the thing. I don't expect the average gamer, the average person to advocate for Tim Sweeney because he's a CEO billionaire. But I expect the gaming journalists who are seeing this information to help make gaming a better place, because that's what Tim Sweeney's advocating for. I expect them to not clickbait what he's saying and try to push for, if you're really trying to push the world into a better place, then in a more open platform with lower rates for companies to build games so they can make more money, so they can build better games, seems like a really good idea. And the fact that they make headlines like this, I just think is such a shame. They should be so disappointed in themselves. But let me read your chat. Okay, because Tuggernut says in the chat, in terms of monopoly, Valve is being about as unmalicious as possible. Totally agree. It shouldn't be allowed to become a full monopoly, but I think Gaben is stopping them from being fully anti-competition. Right now, they just kind of do their own thing, and they just stay out of their global political game studios, try and play. 1,000%. I think Valve is just like, they're just doing their thing exactly as you said. They're just vibing, and then Tim Sweeney's coming out like out of the woodwork, being like, "What are you doing?" Like, he's got a point, but they're also just like, "Yo, bro, chill. Why are you mad?" So I think that's what's happening there. Prison Sack says in the chat, this Robin Hood attitude is an attempt to gain consumer trust. I personally believe that if Epic became top dog, they would engage in similar practices. That remains to be seen. That you could be right. You could be right, Prison Sacks. But I think if they make it to top dog while getting everybody down to 12% revenue cut, I think that's a net positive for everybody. I mean, Valve's still making a huge cut. People aren't going to the Epic Game Store because, quite simply, Steam is a better product. So the better product will win. Like, no one's using Ubisoft's thing, EA's thing. They're just not. Good old games is being used a little bit, but not as much as Steam, and that's because Steam makes a better product overall. And so that's the thing. If everybody's at the 12%, like right now, that's an edge for Epic, and it's still not enough to get people to go over to the Epic Game Store because you need the people there first. So that's why he thinks it's important for Valve to do it, and then they get to push Apple, who's the true monopoly here, which is kind of insane. But, Apple's going to take their Apple tax. Let me keep reading these. Tuggernuts says, I don't think Valve has to attempt to gain consumer trust. They've held the same values for their entire existence. It was a ruse, they would have dropped it now. The cut is definitely crazy, but I think Valve isn't trying to hide anything. They're just playing the game like 1,000%. At the end of the day, right? Like Valve is a business. They have employees to pay. They have a lot of stuff that they want to do. And 30%, like I said, from a business point of view, from a Valve point of view, is good. It makes total sense. Apple's doing it. It makes a lot of sense. It's pretty standard for the industry. Like I said, Xbox, PlayStation, they're doing it, although they have their reasons for like the console price, like the loss they're taking on the hardware, but it makes total sense for them. Like I said, just, Tim Sweeney's coming out the woodwork, just being like, yo, we could do better for the industry. You don't have to just think about profit. And I think his reasoning is, Valve, you guys are rich, like very rich. This won't hurt you, I don't think. Like, it's obviously going to be less revenue, but it shouldn't be that significant. What else we got here? Sanju Bogner, in summary, PC gamer, very cringe. Yeah, I got to say, PC gamer, do better. Like, what is that? What kind of article is that? What type of headline is that? Absolutely. I know you're going for the click, but come on. You can go for clickbait in a much more interesting way. There's way more interesting way that's more beneficial to the industry. Because at the end of the day, like, we don't want to be against the thing that helps people, even if the person coming up with the idea is coming off very strong and a little harsh. Tuggernut says, I'll admit I'm biased towards Valve, though. I admire the company structure, and I think Gabe is a great company leader. Totally agree with you. I mean, Gabe has done a lot for Gabe and Valve, the people of Valve. They've done a lot for the gaming industry. Like Steam, what Tim Sweeney's saying one thing to help the industry, which is true, and Tim Sweeney has helped the industry as well in huge ways with the Unreal Engine and things like Fortnite, creator tools, all these things. But like, let's call a spade here. Like, Valve has been pretty influential to the industry, and it's essentially made like, buying games online a thing. Like, but before Valve, there was no launcher. You bought games, and sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. Valve like simplified that whole entire process, and that's been fantastic. We got things like the Steam Deck. It's been fantastic. So, I think Valve at the end of the day is a great company, and I think the conversations they're having are probably great behind the scenes that we don't get to see. I just think really the problem here is on PC Gamer and the way they worded it, because even with a you mad bro, an internal you mad bro, right? It wasn't for the public. It was just meant internally within Valve. I don't know. It's just a weird thing to make be a thing. X Bacon Gaming. I use Epic some, but it's kind of quiet over there. Nobody hangs out on Epic. I trust Valve more. Prison Sacks, they have proven themselves. Epic cashback is awesome. I've gotten a couple. Yeah, I think Epic is really trying. It's just, to me, if I had to be honest, I think really like the problem with Epic is they don't have the community aspect. Like the mods and all that stuff aren't super seamless over there. I think that would help a lot, and I would get on that ASAP, because I think the UI, the UX is kind of nice on the Epic Game Store. They have a lot of cool things happening there, and they're definitely trying. So, my goodness. Gaming journalist articles being cringe. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would have been insane? But I'm glad we clarified the situation here on Goose Morning Live, because that's just what we do. And before we go into the next news article, I'm going to get a sip of water. I'm glad I discussed that with you guys, because honestly, that was killing me. I really hate when journalists do that. Why are you doing that? At the end of the day, I'm sure you guys are the same way, but personally for me, I love the video game industry. I love video games. They've given so much to me. In fact, where I am now is because of video games. Video games changed my life, which sounds dramatic, but it's true. Without video games, I would have never went into software development. Without video games, I would have never, met so many amazing people that I've met in my life, learned so many amazing things. Video games are so important. And here's one guy who's sounding like a butt, but is hugely influential, has the power to do it, trying to make positive change. And then people who are meant there to be fact-checking and news journalists go ahead and just go for clickbait instead of making the industry better. Which, by the way, you can clickbait that just as well. It just means you're bad at your job, to be honest. You can clickbait way better stuff than that. That's just so it's just cringe. That being said, I do think the "You Mad Bro" would have went viral regardless. But I just think the added context from gaming journalists probably would have been nice. Would have been nice. The next news of the week is not something I would normally do on this channel. It's not really something I'd normally do. But, yeah. Camera guys, cue us up. Oh, it worked. It worked. Nice job. Nice job. No, I think you're doing great. The chat is a fan. Chat, are we a fan of the camera guy? Can we get some W's or hearts in the chat for some camera guy love? He says I've been harsh on him. It's not that harsh. Look, if they love you, they'll put a heart. We'll wait. So far, it's not looking good for you, camera guy. Tugger! Prison Sacks! See that? We love you, camera guy. We just think sometimes, chat, is it fair to say, sometimes camera guy misses his cue, misses his mark. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. But it's fine. Everybody gets 1 or 7 or 18. I don't know. Who's counting? I'm not counting. I'm not counting. Why is mommy trending? Canada's a weird place. Let me tell you. Canada's a weird place. You don't want to know about that. My God. Okay. The next news article I want to talk about, as again, gaming journalists being gaming journalists. There's this article that came out. I was browsing Twitter literally, I think it was yesterday or the day before. When was this? March 13th? Okay, it was like a couple days ago. I'm on Twitter and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this because this is insane. They say Resident Evil 5 simply can't be remade, at least not to the standards of Capcom's best work. So the answer is not to remake, but to rewrite. So I got this and I was just like, why can't it be remade? Because honestly, Resident Evil 2, a W. Like, amazing remake. I never played the original, and that remake, I couldn't believe how good it was. It was so good. Did you guys play any of the Resident Evil remakes? Like, 2 blew my mind. I had no idea 2 was that good. And the remake was just, like, phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I didn't play 3, but I bought it. I played the demo. I want to get to it because it also looks fantastic. I just don't like the Nemesis character. The Nemesis character legit scares me. Maybe I should do it on... maybe I should play it on Goose Morning Live after the show one day because I want to play Resident Evil 3, but yeah, the Nemesis guy scares me. He scares me, okay? I'm human. I'm human. And I haven't played 4 yet, but I plan to. I think it's on sale on the Steam sale, so maybe I could play it there. We'll have to check on that. So I was really shocked when, a journalist was saying Resident Evil 5 couldn't be remade. And then my brain started ticking. And again, this community note didn't exist there before. So I decided I'm going to read the article to see what was going on. And I go, is this being written in the way I think it might be written? Sure enough. Let's go to the article. Okay. This paragraph pretty much sums up what the author, Matt Purslow, is trying to say. And I will say, if we go back to the article here, the original tweet. So that's how we're starting it, okay? And if we go to IGN's Twitter, okay? This isn't a thing with IGN's Twitter, right? You can see everyone's replying to all of these. The replies are turned on. Every single one. Replies are turned on. But this one, not really a great discussion if you're kind of blocking everything. Anyways, let's go to the article where Matt Purslow says, remakes can, of course, completely redefine the structure of the source material. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, for example, is recognizably an updated version of the classic RPG, but its world design and gameplay mechanics are a world apart from the 1997 original. And so you could argue that Resident Evil 5 is actually the Resident Evil most in need of a remake. A whole new environment structure and scenario design that reins in the action and dials up the horror would bring it in line with Capcom's other remakes. But all this doesn't account for Resident Evil 5's most notorious problem, racism. which chat. I played this game back when it first came out. I played it. I didn't get the racism vibe. I don't know if I'm crazy. Did you guys get the racism vibe? It's set in Africa. I get that. But I wasn't like playing it going like, no, this is too far. Because Resident Evil 4, I'm pretty sure, was set in Spain. So they're just constantly changing places. I just figure that's... So yeah, there's that. That's the crux of like why you can't make Resident Evil 5 because of the racism. And there's another section here I want to get to. This insensitive treatment of people of color was hotly debated even as early as Resident Evil 5's debut trailer, which I got to say again, they're zombies. They're zombies. With writers such as Angai Kroll and Stephen Totilo pointing out the game's uncomfortable post-colonial imagery. The arguments and think pieces continued well into the game's release window, with IGN's own former editor-in-chief Hillary Goldstein having wrestled with the subject. Now, chat, he links it. He's saying, hey, there's racism in Resident Evil 5, and we've even discussed this with IGN's editor-in-chief Hillary Goldstein. The thoughts have stayed the same. Let's go to the thoughts. Okay? Here's Resident Evil 5's review. What did they give it? This is by Hillary Goldstein, I believe. Chat. How is the game racist and yet still getting a 9 across the board? Wow. And there was a section of this that I wanted to look at. Got to find it here. Okay. This is what IGN's own reviewer, who gave it a 9 out of 10, said on the website in which the new article is saying it's racist. So he goes through this. There's been a fair amount of media discussion around the question of whether Resident Evil 5 has racist overtones due to its African setting and the fact that the main character, at least on the first playthrough, so see, things change, is a white man shooting black people in their native land. I personally didn't find Resident Evil 5 to have an overtly racist feel, but I did find one aspect of it a bit disturbing. So, chat, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Capcom's been killing it with their remakes. Let them continue doing their thing. There's no reason you need to make this article and tell people how to make their games. You're a journalist. There's no reason to do something like that, okay? And furthermore, check this out, chat. I pull out VG charts to show you the sales number of all the Resident Evil games. First Resident Evil, 5 million. Second Resident Evil, another 5 million, which is weird because I feel like the second one's better. 3, 3.5, 2.4, 2.5, Resident Evil 0, 5.3. Then 4 comes out. This is the heavy hitter, right? 13 million. Then the sequel, Resident Evil 5, you know, the racist one, 14 million. Now, I want you to go ahead and look at all the numbers here. Where you will... Oh, hold on. It's very big. Very small for you guys. Okay, so check all these numbers here. The biggest number is the one that has a problem. Yeah, Prison Sack says that's a lot of racists. Here's the real thing. The market will decide, okay? There's no reason for the gaming journalists to go ahead and say these things. It's just like, what are we even doing? And furthermore, if you want to have the discussion, that's totally fine. Have the discussion. But when you go ahead and mark this tweet as like no one can respond, and furthermore, check out the comments on the actual article. Disabled. Their own article. It's disabled. Okay. They put a poll though. What Resident Evil should Capcom remake next? Go ahead and put Resident Evil 5. It's the logical next one. Their own audience, 47%, 11,000 voters. And here's the thing. Go to his Twitter. Protected. We're not having a discussion. You're telling companies how to do stuff with one of the biggest platforms in gaming. And furthermore, what's happening is the sales numbers says that people actually like Resident Evil 5. They like the co-op stuff, whether you agree with it or not. There's zombies set in Africa. There's nothing racist about it. And here's the other thing. When you make articles like these, you're making game developers, like they're seeing it too. Like if I'm working at this company and this article comes out, I get nervous. Oh, wow. Maybe what I'm doing is wrong. I get in my head and maybe I make the game worse. Or furthermore, it causes stress on the company in a world where we're already dealing with an insane amount of layoffs because of poor company decisions. There's no need to skew anything with your power as one of the biggest, video game websites here. Let them do what they want to do, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive or anything like that, but the people behind Capcom have shown that they love their games. They want their games to be the best that they can, and we have given them trust to do that. They've proven themselves with Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4. They made Resident Evil 4 remake better than Resident Evil 4. That's insane. So why are we telling them what to do for Resident Evil 5? And furthermore, why are we trying to have a discussion for what you can or can't do with a property that it's not even owned by you in a way that's not even available for discussion? Like you openly start the thread, not allowing discussion, and you don't even allow people to talk to you. Like I can say something crazy, but I want to have that discussion, right? When I made my Halo is Dead video, I really felt that way, and I still feel that way, but I know a lot of people don't. And so that communication is open in the comments, and I let people talk about that stuff. When I brought up in one of my most popular tweets about how I think Halo Infinite's UI is just terrible, and I gave mine, and I have no idea why they're not hiring the community, people like Halo VFX, people, like consulting people who are huge in the YouTuber space for gameplay and stuff like that. We have in the esports scene, we have Shyway, we have all these people. Why aren't these companies reaching out? Again, we can see in the EA Battlefront stuff, why are you not reaching out to these mods, these modders to make the games better? Why are you not doing that? Like, why can I make a more intuitive, in my personal opinion, version of your own UI? Why? It's just cringe. You're a $1 trillion company. So, yeah, I just don't understand. This in the PC Gaming article, I just don't understand what's with these people who just think they can have these giant discussions, these one-sided discussions where no one else is allowed to talk about it, about things that no one cares about. Your own audience has straight up said right here, they don't care about it. The sales numbers, if you even bothered to look them up, which is just kind of pathetic, they say the complete opposite. People didn't find it a problem. They actually liked the game more. The co-op and the setting really added to it. And of course, you had buzz off of Resident Evil 4, but even still. And you're not even open to any form of discussion. I just find it very, very, very upsetting and just quite frankly sad. That in the PC gamer space, like this is one of the main reasons I started Goose Morning Live was because I was seeing a lot of too much cynicism in the gaming space, too much misinformation, and too much, like I said, when people say something harshly, they're just ridiculed and no one listens to them. And the gaming journalists of this space, not all of them, but like people like this, Matt Purslow, people like who wrote the PC Gaming article, like what are you doing? You're not doing anything good for society. Like you're not. It's not a racist game. Like it'd be racist if like every time you go to kill a zombie in this game where they straight up say you have to kill only this and not this. Otherwise, like if it had an agenda, that's how it becomes racist. Not if it's just like the theme, the setting. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't know. Am I crazy? You guys let me know in the chat. Like, do you guys think gaming journalists are going too far with all these things? Like, because personally for me, I just find it depressing. I want the video game industry to thrive. I want them to make the best games ever. And right now, Capcom is making some of the best games ever. People are hyped for Dragon's Dogma 2. And here they are. We know they're going to make another Resident Evil remake. And it's just like, hey, we know you did fantastic on the first three, but here's my 2 cents. you can't do this. You can't do this. I have zero technical experience, which already just stop talking. And this is coming from a senior software developer, right? So it's like, I understand having opinion, but like when you have so much reach, you have the responsibility. This is the Spider-Man quote, right? With great power comes great responsibility. When you work at a huge company like IGN, you have a great amount of reach and thus power over the video game industry. And so when you make these conversations a one-sided thing, you can't even get to discuss. Basically, you go ahead and say, hey, this is what it should be, and it's not up for discussion, which is such a poor like type of role model to have for the industry. We are here for discussion and openness. Let's communicate. Let's find the answer. And I just think this is so wrong. In fact, I honestly wanted to make a bot. I wanted to make a bot that went in here and found everyone that liked this article and then mute them forever. I honestly keep thinking about doing that, like, because there's a good chunk of Twitter people who are just like, they're not bringing anything to the table. But let me read what you guys are saying here. Let me catch up to you guys. Okay, so Tuggernaut says in the chat, well, what? I didn't play it, but doesn't it take place in Africa? The zombies being black doesn't mean killing them is racist. What in the weird hill to die on? Yeah, like, also, one of the main characters you play in co-op, black. But I guess it was okay in Resident Evil 4 where you're killing Spaniards. Prison Sack says that claim was when the game launched too. Yeah, I remember it as well. I remember being like, guys, relax, okay? Like, and look, nothing happened back then. It's fine. Relax. And again, I just really believe, let the market decide. Like, your article is not going to change someone's line of thinking. That's the thing I always hate with these virtue signaling tweets and gaming journalist articles. There's not a single tweet or article you will ever make that will change someone's mind like that. It just won't, because those people, the people you don't want, okay, the people that you're against, like the quote unquote racists, right? Those types of people, they're not reading your articles. They're not reading your tweets. So whose mind are you changing? You're just speaking into your own void of people that already agree with you. It's just like, and then you're blocking whenever the thing goes mainstream enough that you can actually have a conversation. Tuggernaut says, I think it would be racist if the game didn't take place in Africa and all the zombies were black, but given the full context, that is actually a fantastic point, Tugger. Like if it was just set in like Canada, like northern Canada, and that's a problem. That's like, okay, I can't back you on this one. This seems like a little bit of a stretch. You got something you're trying to say here. Like you're going against what is common. So yeah, I agree with you. Tuggernuts also says, I do understand why he privated his Twitter and they shut off his comments. Given the subject matter of the article, people who would take the time to engage with it online are not going to be civil. That's true, but at the same time, if you're going to make something, like if you're going to have this discussion, great power comes great responsibility. If you want to have this discussion, that's okay, but you have to understand that not everyone's going to like that, and not everyone is they're not going to word it the same way that you would. When I make YouTube videos, the amount of vitriol that I get sometimes for some of my videos is really bad. Like I made a video that has been privated since, because when I was making the Dragon Ball videos back in the day, I made a video titled Goku versus Omni-Man. It was a versus series where I took Goku and I took Omni-Man when Invincible first came out, right around the finale. I was the first to do it. That's why I went viral, got 500,000 views. And I just basically made a versus video. It was my first versus video ever. And it was Goku versus Omni-Man. And I thought it was a fantastic video. It was one of my best videos I ever made, at least at the time. That was like the first 4 months of my YouTube career. And what ended up happening was a lot of people in the Dragon Ball community were not happy that I said that there was a way to beat Goku. Because the entire video, if you watched the whole thing back then, if you did, you're an OG and I love you. But the entire crux of the video was, at the end, I made it so Goku won based off, it was best 2 of 3 score points. It was like strength, endurance, and something else. But I said also he clearly wins on paper, but if we wanted it to make it happen from a creative point of view, like writing an actual way to make Omni-Man beat Goku, this is how I do it. And I listed out the points of how I do it. And I'm not going to bore you with how I do it because that's like my Dragon Ball nerd coming out. But The amount of hate and vitriol I got. I got one guy who came in my Discord, because I had a Dragon Ball Discord back in the day. He came into my Discord spamming everyone in the Discord and myself to delete the video. I listened. I asked him why. I told him, like tell me why. I want to know. And every single comment, like, I let them go. Unless they were being overly, unless they were adding no value and just, like, calling people names or, stirring up trouble, then I just, like, hide them from the YouTube channel, because they serve no benefit, like, they serve no benefit to the community. But I let everyone have their say. And the same thing with, like, the Halo is Dead. A lot of my videos, like, I wouldn't say they're controversial, but the ones that do have controversial thoughts, I let you talk to me about it. Like, I want to hear it. In fact, there's a lot of times I get comments or people bring up points. And there's actually one the other day. They gave me a point for a Game Pass video that I did. And I didn't agree with 80% of it, but they said it so nicely. I made such a... I'm losing my word. I don't know what the word would be. I made the effort to go through and say, hey, dude, I got to say, I don't agree with all the things you're saying. 20%, I totally agree with you. But I got to give you props here. Here's a heart. You're killing it with the way that you said it. You are a role model for people. I never really bubble up the negative people in my YouTube chat or Twitter chat or Instagram or anything like that. But the positive people or the people with feedback or anything like that, I always bubble you guys up, because I think you guys are fantastic role models. You're beautiful people, and it's something we should aspire to be. When I was growing up, I wasn't looking at the villains of the TV shows I was watching, the cartoons and stuff like that, and trying to aspire to be like them. I was aspiring to be like people like Goku, like Akira Toriyama's creations, to be better. And so when you have people like this with great power and great responsibility who are being horrible role models, what is the role that you're trying to play here? Don't do this, game developers, with my zero technical knowledge and my zero understanding of the market and my zero understanding about your intent. It's I just think it's completely it's disappointing. You could do better. And then to go completely private, I just disagree. I think you should open up to discussion. People like that. You're going to have some butts. People are butts. But you're going to have real people who might change your mind, who might bring up ideas you never considered, and that's how you find the answer. So I think we need more of that in the video game industry. None of this, like, bickering back and forth of this side's right, that side's right. But I got to keep reading your chat. Prison Sacks, yeah, it's ridiculous. They're focusing on the wrong things. I would not like living through the world with lenses. Yeah, I agree with Samju. And Tuggernut says, I think there's a difference between healthy discourse you're expecting and everyone would hope for, but in an online environment where it's crazy 10% on either side, you're going to read and engage. One side is a big fan of doxing and sending death threats. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. I totally get they're limiting discourse to protect the author, but I think the best way to stop the outrage is to delete the article ultimately. Yeah, I mean, pretty much there's no reason to have this article out, except for when you look at it from a business perspective. It gets you the clicks and thus gets you the ads to be seen, and thus you get some revenue. I'm sure this gave a good chunk of revenue for IGN. I mean, I don't understand what the ad rates, the return on a IGN article would be, but hypothetically, there'd be a percentage of people who go and click this article and then click another suggesting article on IGN, and then just keep going. So it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's positive for IGN, but it's definitely getting them, eyeballs. So it's tricky. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but while I totally agree with you, Tucker, I still feel like you have the duty to just, like, talk. I mean, if you're not ready to, like, at least on the IGN account, right? Make that. Why is that not public? I could see what you're saying for, like, making his account protected. But not the IGN tweet. That's where you want to have the discussion. And definitely not the IGN article. Like, why are the comments banned here? Like, if you're going to do that, that seems insane to me. Like, just don't look there. Keep your stuff protected. Then, yeah, that I could see. And see, this is exactly what I'm saying. I think one way is my point of view. Tugger brings up some interesting discourse. And, with something as big as, like, what they did, 6.4 million, you're going to get a lot of wackadoos. It's probably 10 wackadoos for every Tugger. But when Tugger drops something like that, you should be able to listen and read through it and go, oh, I see what you're saying. People really admire that. Like if he came out and said, I see what you guys are saying, I don't agree fully, but I see what you're saying and I see where I went wrong, or stuff like that. People would admire that so much. This industry is so afraid of failing and just admitting like, yeah, I goofed. It happens. And yeah, there's going to be people who are going to ignore you and never want to listen to you again, but who cares? They were never going to listen to you anyways. Doesn't matter. Madness. Absolute madness. Camera guy to me. Chat, this has been quite the... Hold on. This has been quite the episode of Goose Morning Live. Did we miss anything? We did not. You know what this means now, chat. Chat! You know what this means. Oh my goodness. Chat, now it's time to speed run a difficult game about climbing faster than anyone in the world. That's right. We're going to be playing a difficult game about climbing. It should be in there in the carousel in 2 seconds. So to everyone else who doesn't want to join the gaming stuff, you totally should. I don't know why you're not, because you're about to see speedrunning history. I want to thank everyone who joined us on Goose Morning Live. I think you guys are beautiful. You're amazing people. You're goose-tastic. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. But for the rest of us, it's speedrun time, baby. But first, and I apologize for your ears if that was too loud, I have to pee. So let me launch the game. And then we gonna clutch it, boys. Gonna clutch it. No problem, Tugger. We gonna clutch it, boys. You're about to see history. History, chat. Okay, hold on. Camera guy, could you put it on? Yeah. What about this one? To me. Chat, how good is it when you go to the bathroom after holding it for forever? God, I felt like I had to pee forever because I'm just like, with this cold, I'm trying to stay hydrated all the time. My God. It's the best. Samju, it's the best. Here I am, still drinking. Okay. So we're playing, hold on, I want to move this. Let's put this over here. Yeah. Okay. We're about to see the greatest speed run that ever was. I just have to first understand how to play the game. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. So, this... Okay, hold on. Chat, we're just trying to figure out the controls. Don't worry. Right now we're just... So everything is mouse-based. So the goal of this game, aka the hardest game in the world right now. The goal of this game, made by famous YouTuber Ponty Pants. You should totally watch that video. It's incredible. The goal of this game is to climb to the top, which we will be doing in a record-breaking amount of time. We will be speedrunning it. I've never played the game before. I've only seen it. There's been YouTubers such as Ludwig, Asmongold, I think, Lyric. They've all attempted, but they've never speedrun it to the speeds you're going to see today. The world champion speedrun. But first we have to practice, okay? So I can either left click to hold my left arm, and then my mouse goes for my right arm. Okay? And then I right click to do the right arm. And then we just do that. And if it's too hard, see how I slip a bit? So that's all I know. That's all I know. Hold on. You're going to see a true pro for this, actually. You're about to see... You see this? Look at the swimming technique I have. Also, that loincloth, that's exactly what I'm wearing underneath the stream. That's how we roll. Now, I also heard I can press Q. Okay, so you can. So I can press Q and E, which might be easier. See this, chat? You know what? Maybe I like the mouse more. Yeah, I think I like the mouse more. Oh, wait, no, I don't, because then I have to reposition my mouse. Okay, so let go of E, and then, yeah, let go of E. Okay. Chat, does this not look like pro gamer material? I mean, what you're seeing here, watch this up. Let's, world first hop. World first hop. Okay, ready? You see this, chat? What did I just say? What did I just say, chat? Okay, hold on. Chat. I'm just testing you guys at this point, okay? The problem is letting go. That's the problem. The problem is letting... Okay, so I want this to go right... Whoa, 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 what happened there? See, chat, we're learning things here. We're learning things. Speed running. Here we go. Okay, hold on. See the speed? Do you see the tenacity? Do you, chat? Do you see it? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. He can't be stopped. He can't be... I see. I see. They threw me a curveball, chat. You thought it couldn't be done, chat. You thought it couldn't be done. But what did you find out today on this beautiful Goose Morning Live? What did you find out? You found out it could be done. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna take it slow, chat. We're just gonna take it slow. Nice and slow. Because we're just getting our grips. This is our trial run. Notice I haven't lost at all, right? You guys are noticing that. I've literally just continued momentum. Just like that. Watch this, chat. You see it? You see this, chat? Now, I feel like I'm going to slip. That's a trap. Look at that. Chat. It's, first off, prison sacks, okay? It's, we're just getting ready. We're getting loose here. But what you're noticing is, while I am going slow, okay, this is the technique, okay? While I am going slow, chat, have you ever heard of the tortoise and the hare? You see, the hare would go fast and fall constantly, but the tortoise, well, he knows what he's doing. And what you're witnessing here is a tortoise, a beautiful majestic little tortoise who is goose-shaped. You have rabbits? Why do you have rabbits? How many rabbits do you have, Prison Sex? Also, chat, I gotta say, I think I'm killing it right now, right? Like, I am. At this point, this is incredible. Move over, Ludwig. Move over, Lyric. Move over. Who else is up there? You have 23 rabbits? Why do you have 23 rabbits? I don't know if this was the right way, chat. I don't know if this was the right way. All right, chat. We got our first. You breed them. Oh, how much does a rabbit cost? I was just testing you guys, chat. Just testing, that's all. $20 per rabbit. Interesting. Are they hard to upkeep? I feel like they would be. See, this is the speed running. This is the speed run. This is it, chat. You thought it couldn't be done, but you were wrong. Chat, you were wrong. What you're witnessing is true gamer greatness. There's never been a gamer like me, and there never will be. My finger slipped. It slipped, chat. It happens. Oh my goodness. Is that first time chatter? Damien LJM. Woo! Chat, can we just get some W's in the chat right now for Damien LJM? You're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, and we'd love to have you here, Damien. But watch, Damien, for you, I'm gonna speed run this right now. You're about to see greatness. Check this out. See this? Look at this. The tenacity. The speed. Look at this. You see this? Do we see what's happening here, chat? Do we see the great... Oh, so you're one of the real ones, Damien. One of the real... Is that Alex123? My boy! He's back! Chat, can we get some hearts in the chat for everybody? I mean, you guys are just beautiful, and we're about to have speedrunning history in this game. We're about to have speedrunning history because, look at this. Okay, I'm only getting distracted because of you guys. I don't want to blame you guys, but you guys need to take the fall for this, okay? Because what you're seeing here is gazelle-like behavior. Do you see what I'm saying? Gazelle-like behavior. You see? You see, chat? Do you see what you're seeing? Thank you for the hearts, chat. Be honest. Out of 10, chat, how good are we feeling about my speedrun capabilities? From what you've seen, are you not impressed? Out of 10. I await your score, chat. I await it. Because what you're seeing right here is basically the Greek god of gaming. Prison Sack, Samju. Now, I assume that you're just... it's out of 5 for you guys. That's what I assume. Samju, I assume yours is out of 2. That's what I think is happening. Alex, 1, 2, 3. You know we love saying it. Now watch this, chat. What you're about to see, okay? What you're about to see is video game greatness. Now, yeah, sure. I slipped a little bit right there. It was intended. It was intended. Okay, hold on. You see this? Look at this. Shh, 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 shh. Quiet, quiet. Watch me make the jump, okay, chat? How confident are we that I'm going to make this jump? Watch this. I didn't even want you guys to answer because I knew. Okay? Yeah, see? Wrong hand, chat. Just trying to see if you guys were keeping focus. Hold on. Relax. Relax. Relax, chat. We're looking at the world first greatest speedrun of all time. Okay? The world first. The tortoise and the hare mentality. What you're looking at is a tortoise who has nothing but W's ahead of him. Hold on. We don't know what's going to happen unless we know that a W is going to happen. If that's what we know, then I agree with you, Prison Sex. I agree with you. Now, you see what you want to do here, okay? What you want to do. What a lot of people would do is what I'm demonstrating right here, because I'm trying to be helpful also for you guys chat. While speedrunning, I'm trying to also show you what not to do. So you don't want to go where I was. Where you want to go is up here, right? And then, once you're here, right, you want to... So what I was trying to demonstrate there was there's stamina. There's stamina. And when the stamina is exhausted, it's because a lot of people don't know that, right? When the stamina is exhausted, you actually fall. So you guys are welcome. Because I feel like, personally, most streamers would not tell you guys this. And then what would happen is you would play and you would be caught off guard. We agree. We agree with that, Chad. The assessment there. Because I think that's what actually happens. But what you see on Goose Morning Live is a streamer who cares. Okay? I'm not saying Ludwig doesn't care. I'm not saying Dr. Disrespect doesn't care. I'm not saying Tim the Tapman doesn't care. I'm just saying one of us is showing you about the stamina and the other one isn't. That's all I'm saying. Right? We would agree with that, chat. We would agree with being helpful is in my Canadian blood. And we would agree with the respect that should be shown for my Canadianness. I think that's what's happening here. So we're just seeing the power of being beautiful, being a beautiful Canadian. And when I say beautiful, I don't mean physically. I mean just like emotionally beautiful. Amen. I appreciate it. Damien, I appreciate it. Because what you guys are seeing here, okay? First, I'm showing you guys what not to do. Because I want you guys to succeed in your lives. Okay? And yeah, we didn't make it here before, but look at this. Look at us. See? No problem. Because now I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself. And when I do it for myself, we all win, I think is really what happens. Okay? We all win. When I do it for us is when we actually all win. Chad, nice things. I want nice things said right now. Nice things. You know what the problem is here, chat? And what a lot of streamers won't tell you? Okay, but I'll tell you because I know the secrets. Is streamers perform better with positive reinforcement. Okay, there's a lot of negative reinforcements for the views, but that's not how it works. They need positive reinforcement. So, like, if you guys gave me one positive comment each, I guarantee you I'd make this jump right here. That's what I think would happen. So, and if I don't get them really, see, now I feel like we got this. Watch this, chat. See this? See? What did I tell you, chat? Positive reinforcement always works. It's the secret to a good stream. It's the secret to a good stream. You see this, chat? Do we see it? Can we get some poggers in the chat? Can we get some poggers? Because what you're seeing is video game greatness. What you're seeing is video game greatness. But you think I would just jump right here? No. That's not what we do here. That's not what we do here, okay? That's not what happens. What happens is we do this, and then... Now, hold on. You think I would fall for that? Canada's creator protege? Chat. Your positivity... Again, chat, what a normal streamer would do is play the game and just focus about themselves, okay? That's what I want you to know. But what I was doing was taking a break because the speedrun can wait, because I have to give props to Damien LJM with the follow. Chat, can we get some... Where's camera guy? Yeah, there we go. Some hearts. Chat, the hearts. Let's go. Damien LJM with the follow. Because after this, I guarantee we're going to do the speed run. Okay? I had to stop. You guys thought it was on purpose. You guys thought it was an accident. You guys thought it was a skill issue. No. I just love the Goose Morning Live gentle geese. Ladies and or gentle geese. I love you guys. So, you know, I was going to do the right thing. But what you're about to see now, right? Also, do you guys want to see my swim form? This is how I swim IRL. I like to seize when I swim. I find it's great form. It's like what Michael Phelps does.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, but again, this is just the type of great information I like to provide on Goose Morning Live, you know, we're already seeing speed runs.
Yeah.
Right, chat? Is this not faster? Because I told you I had it all in the bag, right? That's what I said. I said chat. You said yeah. I said chat. And you said yeah. I said I have it in the bag. You said you doubted me. The Canadian stroke. Oh, God. Can we patent that forever? Canadian stroke. Be honest. How many of you in chat doubted my skills, my abilities? Be honest. I want to hear it. Okay, we're an honest group here. I want to hear it. I feel like you guys had full confidence the entire time, but there were some. There were some. Right? Now, remember what I said last time. What helps a streamer perform better? Right?
Yeah.
A lot of streamers, you know, they would do a lot of things because they're just thinking about clout and money. No. Not here on Goose Morning Live. On Goose Morning Live, we care about positivity. And that's what gets my goose's gills going, if that's a word or if that's a sentence you say.
Yeah.
Okay? Hold on. We need some... Can we get some positivity in the chat here? Because I'm about to show you how it's... Hold on, I stubbed my toe. Yeah, accidental toe stubbing. It happens. It's a common occurrence. Happens on the stream every 5 minutes. Hurts so bad, I just have to take a break. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know what? I think it's healed now. Oh, we fell. It's probably because I stubbed my toe. Canadian stroke. All right. Like I said, it's time to turn the gloves or whatever. What's the saying I'm trying to say? It's time to put the gloves on. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to do. And really, that's what we're trying to do at the end of the day. Because we are, you know what we're doing, chat. You know what we're doing. We're just going to wait for this to go down the center. Because if we go down the center, then, yeah, we have no issues whatsoever. Because we're the Greek gods of gaming is really what happens here. We're the Greek gods of gaming. It's the truth. It's the truth. And you guys are about to see greatness. You really are. That's what I'm going to do for you. We place the hand here. Like so. We place the next hand like this. Like so. We do this. Like so. Boom. Like so. Like this. Okay? This is also a walkthrough for you guys. I'm trying to help. We're a helpful bunch here. Okay? Helpful bunch. And we put the hand above. 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 Like so. And then we go for a swing. Boom. Double-handed. Okay? Just like this. Easy mode. Easy mode. Now, I wish the stamina was available so I didn't have to time it for you guys. Because that's why I keep falling. Also, I stubbed my toe. It was a really bad thing. You guys ever have it where a rogue Lego piece just comes out of nowhere and stubs your toe while you're on stream? It is the worst, let me tell you. It is the worst. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, you little rascal, you. Okay, that one I'll take accountability for. I'll take accountability. Canadian stroke back. Excellent form. Olympic level form. Chat, how am I doing on the speed run? Is anyone keeping track of the time?
Yeah.
Would we agree that I'm doing good? I feel like we're ahead of 90% of people. Right? And let's not forget, speed run. I mean, it's all in the mind at the end of the day. Yes, I'm in the lead. Thank you, Prison Sex. See? Without you guys, I'd be driving blind. I'd be climbing blind. But not on today's Goose Morning Live. No, no, no. We're a unit. We're the Zenkai army. We're stronger together than apart. We are Legion. See this, chat? They said I couldn't do it, chat. Okay, what happened there? Oh, you know what it could be? I heard there's a rogue bug in like 1 out of every 2,000 games. Bot. Could be that. Alright. Hold on. It's gonna happen, chat. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen right here. Wait, why do I go on that? Why can't I just do... You see? This is the speedrunning technique no one tells you. Why did I go on the windmill this whole time? That was silly. Oh, chat. Yes. Chat, can I get a form check out of 10? How's my form? Form's good? Yes? Good. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on there, big belly. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Bro! This isn't... Okay, hold on. You see, it's a mental game, because now it's starting to get into my head. But we've already learned, I don't need to go on this windmill. It doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to happen. My arms are a little crossed there. I kind of wonder, because I think what's holding me back is my mouse sensitivity. I kind of wonder, and stick with me here, chat.
Yeah.
Right? If it's just a hardware issue, you know? Do we think it's a hardware issue or a skill issue? Because we have to say, I'm consistently making it here. It's that little jump.
Yeah.
Okay, relax. We're gonna go up the stick. My God. No. There you go. Yeah. See, we went for the swing last time, and it's just not necessary. It's just not necessary, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to, you know, we're just trying to not embarrass the other streamers. I think at the end of the day, yeah, it's not a skill issue. We're just trying to not embarrass the other streamers. That's what we don't want to do. Because if we embarrass the other streamers, they're not going to want to collab with us, chat. They're not going to want to collab, so we got to do things like that. It looks like I'm falling, but it's really, we don't want to embarrass the Ludwigs, the Dr. Disrespects. We just don't want to embarrass them. You guys know what I mean, right? It's called being Canadian. That's what it's called. I see. Okay. Chat, world first. World first is what you're seeing here. Wait. Was I going the wrong way? Oh, I was. Okay. Watch chat.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We go for a bigger jump. We need a bigger piece. This is where all the streamers would mess up. But not me, chat. Chat, I just need to go. I need to pee for a second. Hold on. God! Oh! Oh, it was a good pee. Had I not had to pee. Yeah. I think, you know, there's just too much water in my system. Really, I was too hydrated. That's something you have to be careful for when you're an elite level gamer. You really want the electrolytes, is what you want, right? Because when you have the electrolytes, why did I go over the wheel? It was to show you guys what not to do. But when you have the electrolytes, that's when everything comes together, right? Because what you guys are about to see here, and really what I'm demonstrating at this point, is the greatest gaming you've probably ever seen, if I'm being honest. Now, chat, is that possible? Can I jump that? I don't think so. It's not to be spoken of. Camera guy, can you just like make sure in the edit that that never existed? And can you also make it so that it looks like chat did it? We let Prison Sax play for 2 seconds, and that's what happened. And what, camera guy? Why are we on the wheel again? There's no reason to be on the wheel, right? There was no reason. We already established that. There's no reason. Let's not make our lives hard, right?
Yep.
We're caring people over here, but we gotta call a spade a spade. All the gameplay you guys have been seeing so far, I didn't want to say it, but now I have to. It's actually been Prison Sax doing it this entire time. See, Prison Sax, if you don't mind, I'll control it. I'll control it from here on out. This is how you do it, right here. Let me just show you. See? You really just want to. It's all in the arms, right? It's all in the arms, and you keep doing the wheel. No one's telling you to do the wheel. Yeah, see, Prison Sax. Now I have full control. So what you're going to see is basically how you should do it. Okay, I didn't want to mansplain it. I didn't want to goose-splain it, as people say. Okay, so that's what you do. That's what you do. Right, chat? And we would agree that it's not the right move. This is what you actually do. This is... You see that? It's good. See? I want you to be open. Don't be like the gaming journalists. I want you to be open for criticism here, Prison Sax, because I really want you to succeed. At the end of the day, if you succeed, we all succeed. Chat, can we get some W's for Prison Sax, who's really just doing the best he can? The best he can. W. Thank you. Alex, 1, 2, 3. Fa! But now I took control, and Prison Sax, you did good. I think you did good. You got your W's in the chat, didn't you? You did. But now, I got to show you how it's done. And that is what you would do, right? What we want to do. What we want to do at the end of the day is something like this. You see? Something like this. I'm here just to help. I'm just a conduit for the esports gaming scene. Personally, I feel that I should be signed at the end of the day to like a team. I personally feel. I think it would be great from a skill level, from an advertisement level, right? We would all agree. The sponsors they'd be insane, right? And at the end of the day, you know, what we want to do is we want to show iconic gameplay is really what we want to do. And what I'm showing you here is basically like what you'd want from a gamer. And this just shows you why they call me the greatest gamer in the world, which I hear it. Okay. We're not going to talk about it, chat. I don't want to hear one thing about it. Not one. Not one. If there is even 1 ounce of L's in the chat, or I don't know, anything really, we'll exchange words. Because what I'm trying to do here is show you elite level gaming technique. You see that? Wrong hand. And yet I still W'd it. I still W'd it. Because that's what we do here on Goose Morning Live. That's what we do here. That is just what we do here. And I'm about to set the world record fastest speed run of all time. Fastest. Just feel this out here. It's cute, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. It's cute, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. Yeah, it's cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to see a goose climb. Most geese would fly. But today? No. Today's a climbing day. Got to work the core. Now, what was that technique that we just saw there? Did you see the fluidity in which I moved? The fluidity. Now, most people would do this, right? But what I would do, what I would do, okay? I would do something like this. Yeah, see this? Exactly. There's boys, there's men, and then there's goose people. Like I said, there's boys, there's men, there's goose people. Do you understand? Do you understand? Chat, do you see the difference in the type of people that you are dealing with? Because what I am trying to show you is really... Hold on, I have to pee. Hold on. I just have to pee. Oh man, my bladder today. My goodness. You guys ever get that where your bladder hurts? Could be a prostate thing. Should probably get that checked out. Yeah, could be a bigger problem. Happens though, right? Too bad it happened in the middle of gameplay. That is such a shame that something like that would happen. You know? But hey, you know, you can't make the rules. You just gotta follow them, you know what I'm saying? Unless you were a rule breaker, like myself. If you're a rule breaker, well, you might have certain moves like what you're seeing right now, the speed, the tenacity.
Yeah.
The speed. The tenacity. That's what you might see. Now,
Yeah.
camera guy, could you schedule a doctor's appointment? Get my prostate checked. Thanks. It's just for safety, you know, all the
Yeah.
worried about my bladder. Yeah. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. I don't like it. Let's be safe here, right? Let's be safe. Yeah, I agree. Prison sex, I agree.
Yeah.
Alex, 1, 2, 3. It's your tenacity, your wonder of existence that is helping me get through this and hit the speed run. And it's Prison Sax's, you know, we'll call it gameplay that I've learned from, I would say. It really did help because it's a team effort here. Okay, it's a team effort. That's what we're dealing with at the end of the day. A team effort. Like this. This is what a team would do, okay? I would jump in a leap of faith because I know you guys have me.
Yeah.
I knew you guys had me. So what I did, I want to recap what just happened. I went a leap of faith. I put my hands out. For you guys, chat. And what did you do in return? I said, chat. And what did you guys do? That's what you guys did. You left me hanging. All right, there we go. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop going at the wheel. You're sick in the head. Stop going at the wheel. Here we go. If you lose right here, it means Resident Evil 5 was racist. And we don't want that. Okay? There we go. Confirmed. Resident Evil 5, not racist. Boom. Okay. Don't talk. Yes, you're beautiful. It's core strength. It's all core strength, okay? It's core strength. And we do it like this. No. I said core strength, okay? You lift your arm. You lift it, and then you place it, and you position. That's exactly what you do. Don't be a prison sex. Okay? Actually, do be a prison sex. Prison sex is a beautiful person. Okay? Just like Alex 1, 2, 3, and Damien. And Hasha, and X-Bacon Gaming, Daddy Diwali, they're all beautiful. They're all goose-tastic. Yes. That's probably going to be clipped. Let's probably not say it like that. Yes. But you can't help it when you're in the mood. Yes! Wait, what happens with the bone? Let's not test the bone. We're pro gamers here. Hi. You guys want me to say hey or hi? How about top of the morning? How about Goose Morning? Because what you're about to see is absolute greatness. I want to die immediately. I want to die. I want to leave this world. Canadian stroke. Slimy Roast! I didn't even notice you from all the extreme high-level gaming that I was doing. Slimy Roast in the chat. You're a beautiful person. So glad to have you back. I hope you're doing goose-tastic and beautiful. I want you to know, everything you've been seeing up until this point has been viewer gameplay. I've just been pretty much trying to coach them. What you're seeing now is live goose gameplay. I've taken over. Yeah. And at the end of the day, the reason why, while I want the viewers to have a chance, okay, you goose-tastic ladies and gentle geese are great people. I want you guys to have a chance, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's a show, right? We have to entertain, and, you know, if you keep losing, well, if you keep losing like Canadian stroke. Oh, Michael Phelps ain't got nothing on me. He ain't got nothing on me. Oh, yeah? Where were my geese friends? Where were they? They chilling? I gotta be honest, geese are kind of scary. In one of my companies I worked at, every time I'd come to work, okay, literally, there'd be like a flock of geese just chilling, eating a bunch of stuff, and pooping. Pooping all over the sidewalk. And if you came close, which you had no doubt had to because you were like needed to go on the sidewalk to go to the office, the geese would try to bite you. They were toxic geese. I don't know what it was. And look, as a Canadian goose man myself, I can't say that I've ever met geese that were that bad. Hold on. Hold on. You're panicking. There's no need to panic. There's no need to panic. It's just a story about the Canadian geese. I had PTSD. Okay, it was causing panic. It didn't need to happen. It didn't need to happen. It did not need to happen. What needs to happen is this. Do you see this, chat? Do you see what happens when an elite level gamer, a Greek god of the gaming empire, reaches his hand and grabs on rocks only to show you what is truly possible in the gaming world? If I don't make this, okay, I want you to know, if I miss this climb, I want you to know, with 1,000% guaranteed, Resident Evil 5 is racist. Boom! We've confirmed it. It's science at this point, chat. It is science. At this point, it's science, and we're not going to debate science, are we? We're not. We're not. That's not who we are. Oh, chat. Getting a little frisky. Just like Alex. 1, 2, 3. Now, chat, you see, the problem is we want to... Now, I want to be very clear about something. A lot of people would put on sunglasses to hide the tears. That's not what's happening. It's merely the backlight of my monitor is it's hurting at this point. It's too bright. There are no tears. There are absolutely no tears. Because why would I cry? What I'm trying to show you is what not to do. There would be no reason to cry. At the end of the day, I'm trying to be helpful. In chat, I think it would help me a lot if we had some thank yous in the chat, maybe some positivity, you know? I think really that's what's missing. I want to say the blame is on me, but I'm a better man than that. And I want to say that really, at the end of the day, if there were enough positive comments, I feel like we would have succeeded. Do you guys agree with that? Does that seem fair? Like, chat? Does that seem like something that could happen? You know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. At the end of the day, we want to scratch each other's backs here. We're back scratching. They call us the back scratch gang. Right, prison sacks? Don't let them see you cry. Don't let them see you cry. Easy, 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 easy. There it is. There it is, chat. You doubted me, didn't you? You doubted me. You did. But now who looks foolish, chat? Now who looks foolish? Is it me? Don't think so, chat. It is true. We've climbed many mountains. That's what we do. Okay, hold on. Easy. What we want to do is like this, and then we want to... I swear to God, 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 I think John Halo wanted to say a few words. Yeah. Yeah. No, I take full accountability. Think I should get back to gameplay? No, I'll do better. No, I'll do better. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. If it was made on the Slip Space engine, I probably would have had a chance. Thank you, John Halo. Yeah, now it's speedrun time. Which would not be this way. Just FYI, it's not this way. Wait, hold on a second. Is this the speedrun? This is how I get what I want. This is the exact movement I make. Canadians are very flexible. I'm not even gonna look at the screen, chat, okay? Because the game's right here. And watch. I'm not even looking at the screen, and what you're witnessing right here is greatness. I don't even know where I am, but I know I'm winning, because that's what we do here in the chat. There's no screen looking here, no sir. No sir. It's not what we would do. We're about winning. We're about winning. Like, I think that's the speed run we were going for, is how can we speed run without looking, right? Who would be able to do that? Not many people. Not many people, chat. Not many people. Not many people at all. And yet, somehow, it's still possible. Some would call me a liar. Would you? I don't think you would. Exactly. See, that's how I can read your chat. Chat, am I winning? I mean, at this point, I have no idea. Because, again, not looking. You know? I just have to hope it's somehow entertaining. What you're seeing is true dynamic gameplay, but at the end of the day, I know that what you're seeing is riveting. I know what you're seeing is riveting gameplay that could not be completed by anybody else. No one else in the world has this type of... Not one soul. And really, at the end of the day, what you're trying to see in a Twitch stream is the greatest, what you're trying to see in a Twitch stream is the greatest gameplay to ever exist. Am I right?
Yep.
At the end of the day, that's what we're all about. So I'm just saying, I feel, personally, and I feel quite strongly on this, chat, I feel that we should probably start a video game consulting firm for elite level gamers and helping these companies make games that really facilitate what we can do, right? Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
at the end. Stop talking. I don't want to hear it. I did try. That was 110%. You know what it was? I wasn't looking at the screen. Oh, there it is. That's what it was. At the end of the day, that's what it was. That's what it was. Chat, out of 10, do we think I will beat the game in this stream? Like, how quick is the fastest speed run? Like, do we have enough time? I mean, all right, chat. I didn't want to exchange words with you, Samju, Prison Sex. I didn't want to exchange it, but now we're gonna have to exchange words after the show. You, me, camera guy, that rascal behind me. Plenty of words. John Halo. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what it is, chat? I think I just figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I actually just figured it out. At least John Halo out of this. Well, listen, John Halo had a point that I just immediately ignored, but I think John Halo is onto something. And first I'm going to clutch it here, but then I will use John Halo's idea. I don't like to give him, you know, too much. At the end of the day, we don't want to give him too much positivity, you know, because the slip space engine fiasco, we don't really want to have him thinking that he's on the right track there. He is still making weird Halo games, so that is something he's doing. But I think you got to give credit where credit is due. And John Halo's next idea is we just don't have music. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, chat? That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Like, relax, okay? You couple of rascals. You couple of silly geese, you. That's what it is. So, Alex123. First off, we're going to try that, and we're going to try John Halo's idea. Okay? Camera guy? Let's try John Halo's idea. And John Halo, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know. Yes, I'll tell the chat that you love them. John Halo says he loves you. Are you happy? Jeez. I'm doing it, John Halo. I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Alright, chat, are we ready? Also, chat, first off, John Halo said he loved you. and you're not reciprocating. What do you want me to tell the man? Send him some love, Chad. Some love. Wow, they're leaving you on red, John Halo. They're leaving you on... There it is. You can always count on Sam Jew Bogner, you little rascal, and Alex 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is how he says it. It's quite long, but I wanted to do him justice. All right. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Shall we? Camera guy, to me. This is it. This is where boys become men. Is this an entirely... Okay, no. Almost lost my cool there. Where was I? Yes! Resident Evil 5 is not racist! No! 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 It's not! It's not! It's not! No! It's not racist. It's not. Resident Evil 5 was the highest selling Resident Evil game of all time. And it had some issues. This is where boys. This is where boys become men. And where men become goose. People. Hot in here? It's hot in here. Hold on. Didn't have my gamer glasses. Back to me, camera gun. Back to me. Again. Yes, I can see everything now. It's just a matter of time. Again. More. 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 Faster. Faster. Again. Faster. Faster. More. I don't want to hear it. I don't. You're sick in the head. Chat. Samju, you have a beautiful day. A goose-tastic weekend. Chipotle Bear, fantastic to see you. I am staying hydrated. And what I'll do for you, what I'll do for each and every single one of you, beautiful people who came to me on Goose Morning Live for the greatest gaming community in the world, besides the nerd chat, of course, is I will show you not only the greatest gaming content of the week in the news, but I will show you a world first, a world premiere, a speed run like you've never seen before. What I will show you today is nothing short of greatness. Nothing short of greatness for the Goose Morning Live viewers. What you're seeing here has never been done before. No one has done it. I'm about to make history. Again! About to make history by going above and beyond what any streamer could do. This is it, ladies and gentlemen geese. This is it. Again! First time chatter, damn symbolic. First time chatter, Dan Symbolic. This is for you. I appreciate everything that you do. If I fall, that's just what I would do for the Goose Morning Live viewers. Dan Symbolic with the goat chat. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling goose-tastic. Because what you're about to witness here, what you're about to witness here, what you're about to witness right here, what you're about to witness is nothing short of greatness. What you're about to witness Just grab it! Please! Just grab it! You've done it like 1,000 times before. You can do it! Why? Never doubted myself. Not for 1 second. Again! Chat. I feel this one. This one I feel. This is the run. This is the run. This is it, chat. This is it. Watch. I have the gamer glasses on. Oh, I had the glasses crooked. Sweaty palms. That's what it was. But what do I always say, chat? Again. Put the whole body into it this time, chat. Whole body. Yes. 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 Stop distracting me, John Halo. Stop distracting me. I don't care. I got this. I got this. I was born for this. I was born for it. Bred for it. Which is kind of weird. Calm down. Calm down. This is it, chat. The world first speed run. Easy. Easy. Hold on. No. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. No! 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 No. Get the hand in the right spot.
Yeah.
This is it, chat. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing. Nothing. Stop talking! I'm sorry. I lost it. I lost it. Sorry. I'll do it one more. One more. But I'm doing it my way. I'm sorry. This is it, chat. If I fail, let's raise the stakes. If I fail, which I won't, the stream ends. But I won't. Because this is it. This is where boys become men and men become goose. Yes. No. Focus. Yes. Yes! 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 Chat, lend me your hands! Lend me your hands, chat! Send me your energy! What's that? Hold on. Hold on, sorry. I'm getting a call from the developer of the game. Hold on. Hey. No, yeah, I was just showing chat what not to do in the game. Yeah. No, your game's good. Game's good. Oh, we got a copyright for the I didn't use the Interstellar soundtrack. No, I didn't. Mm-mm. Oh, my copy of the game was bugged? It was 10? Sorry, 1,000 times harder than normal? So I should be rewarded for my gameplay. Because it was 1,000 times harder than everyone else who plays the game. Because my version was bugged. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it wasn't hard though. Just gotta put it in for show. Could have beaten it in 2 seconds, really. No, your game's good. If you could just patch my game. Yeah. The chat would appreciate that. How's the chat? I don't know. I was focused on trying to win. So. Yeah. No, I get it. So you're gonna patch the game? That's fantastic. It's goose-tastic. You want me to forward that information to the chat? So really, I am the elite level gamer. Okay, yeah, no, I'll let them know. No, you have a fantastic game. A goose-tastic game. Oh yeah. Alright. Kisses. So chat, you're never gonna believe this. Kind of crazy. Turns out, mine's a little blown. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to say. But, game we were playing was bugged, believe it or not. Yeah. 1,000 times harder is what I was told. So, you guys got to see the world's first speedrun of 1,000x the normal difficulty. So I'm glad you guys were here to see it. My voice is incredibly painful. It hurts quite a bit. I have no idea why. My knees are weak, my palms are sweaty, there's vomit on the floor, soon to be already. ... Mom spaghetti. But I think I think we made some great progress today. Really, chat, when we look at what we accomplished, some might say, now Goose, I think you're still on the first level, and you know what? Literally, they'd be right. But emotionally, chat, I think we all grew today, didn't we? I think we all grew. And we just saw the type of gamer I am. You witness greatness. You witness greatness. So, yeah. Chat, I have one more thing to share with you. One more. It's right here. Kind of a pain to carry, chat. My throat hurts, no idea why. Kept listening to the yelling and screaming. Chat. Chat. I have bought every single Rockstar game ever. And I played them all. Chat. In that video, progress is being made. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel to see me play this. It's going to be insane. You're going to love it. If you want to see elite level gameplay in every other game ever, then subscribe to the channel. Next, make sure to go on Instagram to follow up for any updates. I honestly love that platform. I used to love Twitter, but Twitter's just mean. It's like impossible to grow on there. I still love Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, don't follow me on TikTok. I couldn't care about that platform. Subscribe on YouTube if you want to see me play every single Rockstar game ever. Chat, we're going to leave it there because, quite frankly, my heart is broken into many pieces and I feel a lot of pain right now, both physically and emotionally. So, thank you guys so much for coming. Private Panda 516, Slimy Roast, Alex 123, Yo Beats, all of you, it's Bits in the chat, X Bacon Gaming, Chipotle Bear, all of you beautiful rascals, Damien LJM, guys, we're slaying it with the followers. Mwah! Anyone who's watching right now who isn't following, make sure to spank that beautiful follow button because you know the goose is going to the tippy top and he's doing it with y'all. I'm taking y'all with me. It's a fantastic Goose Morning Live. We talked about a lot of crazy things and we saw some elite level gameplay that you will never ever see anywhere else. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Who else we got? I got to give special thanks to Hey Jelly for the follow. Hey Jelly gave the follow. Tarasco 15, Whoa Gamers, Atomopod, Samju Bogneer in the chat. He left early. Mwah! I don't know where Curve is. The return of Tugger Nuts. Tugger Nuts is back in the chat. It's Bits with the heart, the goose, Alex 123. Huge love. Man, that fraud is just getting longer and longer, eh? We didn't see Hasha today, aka Ryan Gosling. Canada's Ryan Gosling. But I hope you're doing well, Hasha, if you're watching on the VOD. I hope you're all doing well. You're beautiful. BDO Gropicus, Team Respawn TV, Blue Husky 9359, Reform Pangea. Oh my goodness. All of you are beautiful people, and I wish you all a goose-tastic weekend, really. So make sure to check me out on the socials. We are growing at an insane rate, honestly. The goose has been slaying. I can't wait to show you guys the next video. And the next couple videos, because the goose is on fire now. So yeah, this is the end of the stream. Let's play the banjo music, because you know we love some good banjo music. I want some good banjo music. Where's the good banjo music? Isn't this song awesome? All right, chat. Let's get some hearts in the chat. End of stream, baby. Fantastic job. You all killed it. Slimy Rose, Alex 123. It's Biz. All of you. You killed it. It was a fantastic stream. This might be my favorite stream of all time. So I'm gonna leave y'all with a beautiful dance. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna see people dance like this on other streams. Guys, you're all beautiful. Keep it cute. I will see you next week, Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, Goose Morning Live. Make sure to tell your friends that we'll be there and we'll be gaming. Have a great weekend, guys. Keep it cute.